Welcome back, everybody. This is game number 3 between Mau's Hasu versus Liquid HayprO for Go for SC2 tournament. So we're on Scrap Station right now, game number 3. Last game, I hope the video matches the audio well enough, because at about like the 30-minute mark of that last replay, I ran out of hard drive space, so I had to re-record the video part of it differently than the audio was recorded. So I hope it matched up enough. If not, it probably looked a little weird. But anyway, so I do have enough hard drive space now to record this one, so I hope this one goes a little better. So let's check out what's going on here. So Liquid HayprO, our Zerg player, building a spawning pool at 14 and building a couple more workers, not going for a hatchery. Actually, let's see if he actually moves this one to a hatchery. He's saving up his money. He hasn't got a gas yet, so yes, this one is definitely going to make a hatchery. And Observer over here, Overlord, sorry, is seeing a gateway being produced and a assimilator, so he can assume there's going to be some more a cybernetics core being built after this pylon. So he should be building that as soon as he gets 150 minerals coming out very soon. Getting those supply blocked right there, actually. Hasu must have been too busy with that. Finishing it up, there he goes. So actually, oh, this little probe here is being so annoying. That's what he was busy doing. He got supply blocked there because he was microing this probe like crazy. APM around 300. Just right-clicking, right-clicking, right-clicking. That is so annoying. This Zerg player, HayprO, is going to have to get some links out there, and he will kill that probe and safely be able to build an expansion. And see if he throws down a manor pylon on top of everything. Nope, he's just going to run away. Putting one ling on that probe to deal with it. I guess this guy gets to take out the trash there. That is the glory of killing the probe. Get it? You going to get it? See if the shields regenerate in time. Yes, they're regenerating. Uh-oh. Gets one more hit in there. I don't think one ling can actually kill. Ooh, get on. Don't get on the creep there. Run, 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 probe! You need... Oh! Dies right there at the very end. So let's check out. We have no gas yet for HayprO, not even started. And we actually have some lings up here at front, just testing the water, getting supply blocked again for Hasu. Where is that pylon at? He needs to be building a pylon. There it is. I guess that one in the top just finished. So his early macro this game, Hasu's been too busy microing his probes and not enough time building pylons. So we have a second gateway being built, and he's got a lot of chrono boost there. He's spinning it on his warp gate technology. HayprO with some good overlord placement, one up here at the top, one at the bottom, and sneaking in a forge. I don't know if he's trying to sneak that in or if that's just where he likes to place it, but that is a very interesting place to put a forge. He's on 2 gas now. Well, he has 2 assimilators, but 1 on gas. Actually, no, none on gas right now. He's building this pylon out here. On the far left, we'll see if he's going to try and hide any starports over there, or if he's actually, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to wait around for another 150. Yep, he's going to go full warp gate, and he's running over here. Let's get in place another pylon. He's waiting for something. He's got a lot of gas. We may see actually another gateway. Wow. So we're going to have a 5 gateway build off 1 base. He still does not have any on gas yet. He must have just really needed those minerals to get those gateways out, and he's getting his level 1 attack upgrade, so we may see a really big timing push right now from Hasu Obs. He has no units back on gas. I don't know if that's on purpose. He is not making any more probes at this point either. So this may be a really huge timing push for Hasu Obs. Building another pylon. Don't want to get supply blocked anymore. Warp gate research is finished, so all these gateways will be turned into warp gates. HayprO with an expansion up, and then building a 3rd expansion. Let's see what type of information he's got here. He sees basically 2 gateways, and that's about it with these overlords. He's got some links here at the front and some links down here, working on these destructible rocks to make it easier to access his opponent's expansion. So we do have links, but we do not have speed finished yet. Speed is almost finished. That should be in time. Tier 2 is being researched, and you can see the production for the Protoss player. He's just getting those that upgrade. So it looks like we're gonna have a timing push right now. He's got a huge army. He's bringing in a probe, gonna make a proxy pylon. Still has not put any of those workers back on gas. I don't know if he forgot about that, or we'll see if it actually comes into play right now. I'm gonna leave it clicked on his play. He's actually getting supply blocked right now, and he's got no more warp gates coming in, or pylons. Sorry, this one is coming in. Sorry. So he's pushing up right now. There are a lot of links. They do have speed, but he has 1 sentry with the force field. That should help a little bit. So keeping the pressure on. Hasu throws some pretty nice force field. Protect those stalkers. Pushing up, killing that one. There are so many lings right now. Wow. I don't know if he's going to have enough units. Hasu is going to be able to warp some. And yeah, he's warping in 5 zealots right now. So we have a lot of pressure right now. I think he's going to actually be able to fight this Hasu. Oh, some rallied overlords getting picked off right now. That's definitely not what HayprO wants. He's probably supply blocked. Yes. Wow, he's extremely supply blocked right now. 59 to 46. But he did buy a bunch of lings and hydras right before those died, so he got those in. And this probe is pushing up. I'm wondering what he's doing. Is he going to go in here and check just for an expansion, or he's going to try and sneak in and build a pylon up this ramp? If he can build this pylon up here, it's going to give him complete access. Oh, it's just going to give him vision, actually. It'll give him vision to warp units in up here. That's what he wanted. He didn't even need the pylon. So HayprO in a bad situation right now. If he gets enough hydras off, he should be able to fight this warp gate push off with enough hydras. But he did get supply block there. He does have enough resources. He does not want to lose that hydralistic in. That is extremely valuable. I bet he's wondering right now, why did he put the hydralistic in right there? And he's going to lose it right now. He's building 8 hydralisks. We'll see if that's enough to fight back this push. There's so many stalkers and zealots. Force fielding his back, keeping himself protected from those lings. Very wise move. Either way, he wants to deal with the one entrance. And building a hydralisk right out here in the open. What is HayprO thinking? It takes down that expansion. All the hydralisks come out. A bunch of drones are coming in to fight. It looks like HayprO might actually be able to fight this off right now. So Hasu with a very successful attack right now, warping in some more zealots. He may warp those in just to try and protect the stalkers, or he may turn around and keep the pressure on. He is keeping the pressure on right now. This hydralisk is back up, so we're going to see some more hydras being built. He did lose that expansion, so he's back in the income. He's lost his economy advantage. He's only down to 22 workers, so blue... actually, sorry, he is still in the lead with economy, but he did lose that ability to produce more units. He's going to lose all those larvae, and he probably lost a few drones right there. So Hasu just keeping the pressure on right now. I'm not too happy with this placement for this hydralisk in. It would have been safer in the back of his main instead of out here in front where the entire enemy army is losing some more overlords. He is fairly good on supply right now, but he's going to lose his hydralisk in again. And he's building 4 more, so that placement of these hydralisks in right here and right there, that may have just cost him the game, because if he had that back up here in a safer position, he could have been freely producing hydralisks this entire time. So he is tier 2. That queen, he does have great creep timber coverage though, but he just does not have enough hydralisks. He's been losing overlords like crazy this game due to rallies. Definitely needs to keep an eye on that. He does have this expansion down here, but he's not been saturating it. He looks like he's been too busy with this fight, trying to fend off this attack. That expansion there has been largely useless. You can even see the rally. He had some lings coming in, but see if Hasu's going to keep the pressure on, if he's going to fall back. There are quite a few hydralisks up there. Did he rebuild his hydralisk den yet? He has not yet. So Hasu is not aware of this expansion, but it looks like he's going to send a probe down there to scout it out. He probably saw these lings come in out of nowhere. He was sitting outside HayprO's base. He saw lings come in from behind, so he has to expect there's going to be an expansion somewhere, because lings don't just appear out of nowhere. So he's very good decision making, very good problem solving. Figures out there's an expansion down here, takes it out, and giving himself a little bit of working room, HayprO pushes out, kills that pylon and the pylon down here, and taking his expansion again. So he's building a hatchery and 3 spine crawlers out here in front. He's going to need those if he wants to survive this. Hasu is not planning on... I don't see an expansion. He's definitely got supply blocked after those 2. He's got 400 resources and completely chrono boost. So this has been an intense match. Both players have had a little bit of fault right now with their macro due to this extreme fight. And there's so many more units here for Hasu. He's got a huge army. I don't think HayprO can fight this without spine crawlers. He's going to have to just sacrifice his expansion. And... actually, some transferring drones. He does save those, very nice. HayprO is kind of going to have to stick to a one-base play here because his opponent is. His opponent is definitely going one base, building a robotics facility right now. We'll see if he decides to get some observers or if he's going to tech the Colossus off one base. So HayprO has enough money, he could be building an expansion right now. But Hasu can be building an expansion right now. He has more than enough money. Using these lings, doing run-bys, coming in here, doing some harassing, forcing Hasu to go back to base, so turning the tides of pressure. HayprO using those lings to their fullest extent, taking out these destructible rocks. So it looks like he's going to clean up those few lings. So HayprO should be very confident in the fact right now that his opponent is going off one base. He's off one base. So if he can get an expansion up very safely right now, he can get an expansion up right now and protect it, HayprO should be able to stay in this game. So he's building 3 more Hydralisks, so he did get that Hydralisk in back up. There we go, that's in a better position. HayprO eventually learning from his mistakes, 3rd time's the charm. So his queen with quite a bit of energy, so definitely both players feeling the pressure of this tournament, lacking in their macro. So finally Hasu building an expansion. I think he could have afforded that a couple minutes ago, but just so busy with that fight. So here we do have a robotics bay being built. We'll definitely see some Colossus. Hasu is switching from this one base pressure into an expansion, playing a little more safe now. Let's see if he's going to build that expansion and then go back and keep the pressure on. He definitely wants to get rid of this expansion. If he can keep HayprO on one base while he expands, he definitely has this game in the bag. He has a huge advantage right now, at least army-wise and tech. Economy, he does have fewer workers, but because of this expansion, that's going to allow them to be more saturated and those probes to be a lot more efficient. Getting 4 gas right now, he's going to need that for those Colossus. So HayprO, feeling confident, is deciding to take down these destructible rocks. His expansion is almost finished, doing some drone transfer right now, pushing up those spine crawlers. Unfortunately, he has no more creep tumors outside, so he's just relying on these overlords. His queen does have more than enough energy, so he could easily get that. Has not yet get the range upgrade for Hydras. Oh, that is definitely going to be important. He definitely needs to research that. So, sticking with the complete Hydra army right now, let's check the unit count. So we got 26 Hydras and 5 Lings versus a Colossus, 13 Zealots, 11 Stalkers, and 4 Sentries. 1 more Colossus coming out, and a Spire being built. Definitely, more than likely. Let's see, did he see that? No, he's not aware of this robotics bay, but it's a safe bet to assume that if you're massing Hydras, your opponent will be making Colossus. And he's building a Spire to make some Corruptors, more than likely. I don't see him making Mutas out of that, unless he just wants to make like 5 or 6 Mutas, put some pressure on the back of his base, do some harassing, and then get a couple Corruptors out. You don't need a ton of Corruptors to kill 1 or 2 Colossus. You know, you could probably need like 4 or 5 to deal with these 2. If you have enough army to back them up on the ground. So it looks like we're going to have a fight right now. This Observer is up here giving him vision, picking off that creep tumor. HayprO definitely not happy with that. He's going to stick next to these spine crawlers. He wants to stay up here in this front position. He wants to stay close enough so that this Protoss player cannot push up into this expansion. So those tall boys walking up here on top of the rocks may go try and put some pressure on this expansion, allowing him to sneak in there. Wow, some very good force fields. Hydra's being pushed over here in the side, but his army is split up. Trying to get a flanket from the back with those force fields. You see these force fields again from in behind while he pushes in, doing a lot of damage, killing off half of his Hydras right now. And these Hydras are in a horrible position. They're trapped there in between those force fields. Zealots up in front taking all the damage. He has 1 Colossus left, and this is not looking good for our Zerg player. HayprO is going to have to GG here very soon. This little push he snuck in right here. He kept his Colossus on these ridges, completely safe. Snuck right in there very quickly, force fielded in behind. Fought the army, 2v1, and actually there are those Mutas coming out. And HayprO GG's. So that was game number 3 on Scrap Station for the Go for SC2 tournament. I'm going to cast game number 4 next.